सब्सक्राइब करें, प्रेस करें बेल आइकॉन और पाएं मुंबई, नवी मुंबई एवं बॉलीवुड की ताजा तरीन खबरें।
Hundreds of millions of dollars has been paid to the World Health Organization, hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Their priorities are that everybody has to be treated properly, every country. And it doesn't seem that way, does it? The World WHO, World Health, got it wrong. I mean, they got it very wrong. In many ways, they were wrong.
The focus of all political parties should be to save their people. Please don't politicize this virus. If you don't want many more body bags, then you refrain from politicizing it.
While many countries have succumbed to the scourge of the coronavirus pandemic, the political terrain of multiple countries are in a tiff, affecting political systems and causing suspensions in proactive measures to be taken to combat COVID-19. The chief of the World Health Organization has warned leaders to not politicize the coronavirus pandemic at a time when the world needs to work and fight together in unity to stem the spread of the coronavirus outbreak. US President Donald Trump criticized World Health Organization's take on China's early handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, along with claims that World Health Organization is being too China-centric in their methods of handling the coronavirus crisis. Trump further stated suggestions that Washington could probably review its funding for the agency.
For many years, hundreds of millions of dollars has been paid to the World Health Organization, hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And last year was $452 million, and China paid $42 million. Before that, it was $500 million, and China paid less than $40 million. And before that, it was similar numbers in the 400s, 300s, and sometimes even in the 500s of millions of dollars. And China would do proportionally just a small fraction of that number. And I think they have to get their priorities right. And their priorities are that everybody has to be treated properly, every country. And it doesn't seem that way, does it? It doesn't seem that way. So we're going to do study, investigation, and we're going to make a determination as to what we're doing. As you know, they made a statement on January 14th, I guess it was, that there was no human-to-human transmission. Well, there was. They probably made that statement in the second or third week of December in addition, but they made it very powerfully on January 14th. And they criticized me very strongly when I said that we're going to shut down flights coming in from China, and especially from certain parts of China, but from China generally. We were criticized very badly. And other countries, as you know, also gave very substantially less than the United States. And the World WHO, World Health, got it wrong. I mean, they got it very wrong. In many ways, they were wrong. They also minimized the threat very strongly.
In response to US President Donald Trump's recent comments, World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus gave a strident defense on his agency's handling of the coronavirus pandemic, while sending out a clear message urging countries for global solidarity and halting politicization over coronavirus pandemic. He appealed for national unity across all political party lines, ideologies and differences amid an escalating global health crisis, warning that soon we will have many body bags in front of us if we don't behave.
I will suggest two things to the world. Number one, at national level, we should be able to work across party lines, across phases, across other differences that we have, across ideology. When there is a crack at the national level between political parties, between religious groups, or between other groups, that's when the virus gets a crack that it can exploit and defeat us. So number one is the national unity, working across party lines. I was a politician. I know how difficult this could be. I know it. Although it's difficult, it's the right thing to do. At the end of the day, the people belongs to all political parties. The focus of all political parties should be to save their people. Please don't politicize this virus. It exploits the differences you have at the national level. If you want to be exploited, and if you want to have many more body bags, then you do it. If you don't want many more body bags, then you refrain from politicizing it. My short message is, please quarantine politicizing COVID. The unity of your country will be very important to defeat this dangerous virus. Without unity, we assure you, even any country that may have a better system will be in trouble and more crisis. That's our message. Unity at national level, no politicizing, no need to use COVID to score political punches. No need. You have many other ways to prove yourselves. This is not the one to use for politics. It's like playing with fire. So more than ever before, national unity is important if we care about our people, if we care about our citizens. Please work across party lines, across ideology, across beliefs, across any differences for that matter. We need to behave. That's how we can defeat this virus. Second, global solidarity is very important. When national unity succeeds, global solidarity will be easier to form. I will tell you a story. This is in the 1960s, 1967, if I am not wrong, when the eradication of smallpox was launched, when the eradication of smallpox was declared. I was 2 years old because I was born in 1965. The former USSR and United States came together and agreed to eradicate smallpox and brought the whole world together with them. Do you remember that it was a Cold War era at that time? During the Cold War, the two nations, the former USSR and United States, came together to fight smallpox. It was killing 2 million people annually. 15 million infections annually. The world could not tolerate that kind of disaster. And even during the Cold War, the two powers agreed to fight smallpox together and brought the rest of the world together. Smallpox was eradicated in 10 years from then.
The World Health Organization chief in his address advocated China and the United States to show honest leadership in coming together and fighting the dangerous coronavirus enemy while expecting US funding to continue with traditional bipartisan support. With over 60,000 lives succumbing to the coronavirus pandemic, World Health Organization chief warned that playing with the virus is like playing with fire, and to defeat it, global solidarity and unity is the only key.
The United States and China should come together and fight this dangerous enemy. They should come together to fight it. And the rest of G20 should come together to fight it. And the rest of the world should come together to fight it. This virus is dangerous. We said it many times. It has the elements of a flu, very contagious, and it has the elements of SARS, fatal. We will have many body bags in front of us if we don't behave. When there are cracks at national level and global level, that's when the virus succeeds. For God's sake, we have lost more than 60,000 citizens of the world. Even 1% is precious, whether it's young or old. More than 1 million cases. What are we doing? Is this not enough? It's more than enough. Even the death of 1% is a disaster when we can prevent it. So my advice, 3 things. Please, unity at national level. No using COVID for political punch. And then second, honest solidarity at global level, and honest leadership from the US and China. Like the Cold War, we have less problems compared to Cold War. Those who have differences should join hands to fight it. And then the G20 and everybody has to come together. And the third, please, if you agree to the 2 means, please quarantine politicizing COVID. Quarantine politicizing COVID. That's the way if we want to win. I know I didn't address your question directly. I don't think that's necessary. We shouldn't waste time pointing fingers. We need time to unite. And what I'm saying is not in vain. I have seen leaders who are preaching about this, many leaders for the last 3 months. I'm just joining them. And we can make it. Let's unite. Let's unite. Unity is the only option to defeat this virus. Lack of unity, please prepare. If you don't believe in unity and don't do unity, please prepare for the worst to come. The worst is yet to come if we don't rush to ensure the unity.
With Madeline Ravi for NMTV News.